Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to March. I know I did a recent DVD update and Blu-ray update. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, this video, the sound comes out because, I have to wait. Um, Welcome to the month of movies starring children slash kids month. We're going to be reviewing a bunch of movies. Well, I am. I'm going to go through a bunch of movies that star children, no matter what age. It could be from infancy to at least the age of like maybe 13 or 14. Like, probably before they go to high school. So, well, that's all legal. It's all movies with kids, live action or animated. It doesn't matter as long as it has a main character that is a child. It's all game. And I'm going to start. I was originally going to start with Little Rascals, but I lost that review, so I have to just do this one. And it's a film I recently bought on DVD, and it's the 1995 It Takes Two, starring Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. And I recently heard recent news that one of them is pregnant with their first child. Awesome. Congratulations. I hope it's a healthy baby. Boy or girl, whatever, it doesn't matter. Now, I saw this movie when I was 10. I used to watch it on cable, on VHS. And I used to laugh a lot because the movie does make me laugh a lot. And this is the film that the Olsen twins did right after Full House wrapped up in 1995, and they won't come back. The show won't come back till 2016 on Netflix. So thank you for that, Jeff Franklin. And this movie is really, really solid. I think it's really decent. The critics were wrong. They gave this a really low rating. It got panned. It flopped. I don't know why. It's basically The Parent Trap, but with the Olsen twins. And there's no Brits in this one, like in the original Parent Trap or the remake. Just to let you know. And I think they're really good together. These two sisters still have the chemistry from Full House when they were on screen together. They're very close. You can tell by the way they talk to each other, the way they look at each other, their interactions. It's like, what I see is me. I see me too. Yeah, you buy it because it's really two actresses. This is not a camera trick like in The Parent Trap. This is not like Liv and Maddie, where it's Dove Cameron playing two roles, and I don't buy it only not because of her, because it's the same actress. Why can't you do the two different people that look alike but can pull it off? Here, they pull it off. The supporting cast, you got the always great Steve Guttenberg, who makes me laugh a lot. You have Kirstie Alley. This is before she got really fat and old, but she's still a good actress. I like her. You have Philip Bosco. He plays Vincenzo. He's a really fun character. He's not just a butler. He's got a personality. There's a scene at the end where he just says, "If you touch that young lady, I'll pop you one, so help me God." Yeah, the movie makes me laugh. Now, there is someone in this cast that I do not give a shit about in this movie. The one that plays the fiance to Steve Guttenberg, her name is Jane Sabet. Holy shit, is she a horrible actress in this. She is so over the top. She is such a bitch to both Mary-Kate and Ashley's characters, Alyssa and Amanda. She is so freaking, just, I don't get her acting. Like, if you thought Michael Shannon was chewing up scenery in Man of Steel, you should see this woman. This woman makes his performance look subtle in comparison. She is like overacting her ass off. She's like trying to be, "Oh, Roger, darling." I hated her in this movie. Even when I was a kid, I was like, good God, there's a reason you don't see her anymore in movies. Like, there's one good scene at the very end that I love. I'm going to spoil it. It's not the last shot, but there's a scene at the end where she thinks she's going to marry Roger, and he's like, "I can't." And then the guy closes the Bible. That's hilarious. And then she's like, "I've never been so humiliated in all my life." And then one of the Olsen twins says, "Want to bet?" and steps on her dress, and you see her in her panties. Hey, I'm not going to complain, okay? As a guy, that's usually a nice visual gag that I like, that I enjoy. But, yeah, she is such a bitch in the movie. She's very unlikable, and she plays a good villain only because, well, you hate her, and when she gets hers at the end, you're so satisfied. And I'll take Kirstie Alley any day over Jane Sabet. Just, no, not a terrible actress. But the rest of the film is very cute. The Olsen twins, one of them goes to a day camp, a summer camp, and the other is a rich girl, which, well, let's face it, both of these girls are super rich. So is Elizabeth Olsen, who I love to death. Love her as Scarlet Witch. Anyway, yeah. they pull a parent trap where they meet each other, they bump into each other, and they say, we're going to switch places and we're going to act like each other, and then they won't notice the difference, and try to get Steve Guttenberg to get away from Jane Sabet and be with Kirstie Alley because they click well. There's a scene where they're in the summer camp, and he flicks butter in her hair, and they have a food fight, and it's really cute. It's a fun family film. It's a PG film from 1995. It's 101 minutes. That's a little long, only because, well, there's scenes with Jane Sabet that I don't buy. That there's a scene that she has to cut her hair, and there's a scene where she has this little fro, and she's like, trying to seduce Steve Guttenberg on the bed, and she's like, oh, let's just rush our wedding so I can marry you. I'm like, she wants to marry him only for his money. Let's face it. And it's just, I can't stand gold diggers. It's just bad. But the film is not terrible. I mean, the kid actors are fine. You have a black kid named Frankie that plays baseball with I think Mary Kate. And also, it's the kids know how to act. They're natural. They're not forcing it. The only one forcing it is Jane Sabet. She's just way too over the top for me. And I wish the film had special features. There's absolutely no special features. Special features: scene access, theatrical trailer, and language. It's not a special feature. There's no commentary. I would have liked to hear the director Andy Tennett's take on how it was working with the Olsen twins, being these legendary child actors from Full House. How they acted on set and everything. I would have liked to know, but no. Unfortunately, we got nothing because the film flopped and it was forgotten. But it's really cute. I buy the chemistry between Steve Guttenberg and Kirstie Alley. I like them from the 80s films back in the day. Like, she was in Summer School and he was in the Police Academy films. I enjoy those. The first four are really solid. I like Three Men and a Baby. I like Short Circuit. I really like his work. People say he's cheesy. Hey, I'll take La Vangela over freaking Valerian or any of these bullshit movies that have come out. I'd rather see that movie than The Force Awakens again, or Rogue One, or even Last Jedi. Because, his career, his movies are never 2.5 hours. Never. Gutenberg's films, like, I will watch them on a loop than to see anything that they do now. This feminist garbage we get today. And this film is funny. It's two female characters that are kids that work well together, separately as well. The scenes in the summer camp was a lot of fun. It reminded me of when I went to summer camp. And, and it's funny. Like, the dialogue together is really well done. And it's written well. It's not terrible. There's also an in-joke also of this family's name is Butt Kiss. And they don't adopt kids. They collect them like they're baseball cards. It's ridiculous. And the guy that plays Harry Butkus is hilarious because he's some Canadian actor with a big nose. And he has one of the stupidest laughs that I've ever heard in my life. He goes, every time I hear that laugh, I just lose it. Because I'm like, that's so stupid, that laugh. But some laughs are so ridiculous that they make me laugh as well. And yeah, the film is a lot of fun. If you haven't seen this movie, millennials, type in this movie on IMDb, give it a watch it on, I think they have it on YouTube, or you can watch it online. Definitely, this is not a hard movie to find. It's just one of those forgotten gems from Warner Brothers. And yes, Sean, I know you think Warner Brothers stiffed Justice League. They stiffed this movie too, because this movie is made by them, Warner Brothers Entertainment. This movie got no features. It doesn't have a Blu-ray. It's forgotten, and I don't know why. I don't understand. Warner Brothers, why do you make special editions for movies like Batman, the 89 film, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, even shitty Batman and Robin has special features. Those get special editions, and the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, and even Superman Returns and Man of Steel, even those have special features, yet this got nothing, and this is full screen, which kind of sucks, but hey, at least I got the movie, and I like this movie. It deserves better. It should be talked about more. I think it's better than the Parent Trap remake, because that movie depresses the shit out of me after what happened to Lindsay Lohan and to Liam Neeson's wife. It makes me sad. And nothing against Dennis Quaid in that movie. I prefer this. It's a movie I grew up with. It's rewatchable. It doesn't make me sad. It, cheers me up when I had a shitty day. The Olsen twins have always been cute. I loved them when they were little girls. I love them when they were teenagers. I love them as adults. I'm glad one of them is pregnant now. Hopefully, it's a healthy baby. And, you know, I hope Elizabeth also has a child one day because she's wonderful as well. That face. They have a face that glows and it makes you smile. Look at those faces. Look at them. Gorgeous eyes. Beautiful smile. Very, very full of life. They're not boring me to death like these freaking actresses from today that come from you know where. But anyway, this is a fun little movie. Absolutely delightful. Irresistible. Michael Medved sneak previews PBS TV. I agree. It's a very cute movie. Watch it if you can. It's worth your time. End of story. So, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you keep watching my videos of movies that star kids month. I have a lot to get through. And I hope you enjoy this month. I'm glad winter's almost over. It's been way too long. Spring weather is on its way. It's going to be warm out. I can finally do videos outside. No more snow. No more freaking crazy winds. Because this past two days ago, there were 50-mile-per-hour winds here in New York. It was crazy. My neighbor's fence fell. There's twigs all over my backyard, but got to clean it later today. And, you know, I have a lot of things to do. I have a lot on my plate before summer. But I'm going to keep doing YouTube videos because I'm not quitting. The haters are going to hate. Fuck you, trolls on YouTube and on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, even though I'm not on there anymore. But trolls can suck it. Haters can suck it. You crackers with your glasses. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. But yeah, I'm going to just leave it on that. See you guys in the next video.